Welcome to Round Robin, everybody. Tonight it's Round Furied Fate. How are you, Furied? Uh-oh, she can't hear me? What? All of a sudden you can't hear me? What's going on? Hello? Oh, she went out.
It's weird.
You can't hear me? Uh-oh, she can't hear me. I hear her, you guys, but we were
you can hear me.
Yeah. Can you hear
But
me?
I can't hear you. Okay, hold on. I think I know what's going on.
Why wouldn't she be able to hear me? She could hear me, and then she couldn't. We were just talking, everybody. See? We were just having a conversation, and not sure why you wouldn't.
He's typing to me.
Wait a minute. Oh, I know. Hold on. I know what I'll do.
Something I should have done before.
What about now? Can you hear me now?
All right, switching back.
Oh, it's her new headphones, you guys. She just opened that box. New headphones. She just opened that box and put her new headphones on as the show was starting, and they didn't work. And that's what's happening. And now she's gonna fix it. Okay, we're good. Maybe she's not gonna fix it. Those still look. Put your old goddamn. I just told her, put your old ones on, goddammit. Doot 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 doot. Now do you hear me? Now she still doesn't hear me? What the hell?
Oh, hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Still can't. If I can hear anything, what the fuck?
She can't hear me. This is so frustrating. I know. You guys can hear her because I hear her, and so the sound from her goes through, but she can't hear me. That's the problem. There's really not a show if I can't talk to her. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay. So, testing new headphones is not something you do when a show starts, just FYI in the future.
Whatever. This is one of those bullshit shows anyways.
Yeah, I know, but I've been stumbling, like, trying to explain what's happening. They're like, we hear her, and I'm like, yeah, but she doesn't hear me. It's no good if she can't hear me. Because they heard everything you said, because your sound was coming through. All right.
Cool. That's good to know. So I just need to figure out why I can't hear through them. They got cat ears. It's adorable.
Hey, what's up, Belle? Yeah, no, she doesn't need to restart her computer. She just doesn't need to open a box of new headsets and then put them on as I'm starting the show. That's not a good thing. What's up? What's up, Furied? That's what I said. That's how we started.
Oh, yeah. Nothing much. I just before I bothered with the headset, I came home from shopping, last minute grocery shopping for tomorrow's festivities.
All types of hams and meats and breads
and turkeys, yeah.
And turkeys and
stuff.
oh yeah, yeah. I'm kind of excited because tomorrow, allegedly, I haven't talked to them in like 10 days, so I'm assuming this is still happening. My sisters are going to call me and say, we've made a plate for you, come pick it up. And then I'm going to drive over there. It's like 10 minutes. I drive over. I put my hand out the window. And they're going to make me a dinner and then also some Tupperware leftovers or sides or whatever for like the next few days. I'm super excited. And then
there's more?
Yeah, tomorrow's also a legendary, not a legendary. I didn't mean to say legendary. I meant to say like perennial or something that happens all the time. Thanksgiving is the two teams. Do you know what football teams play on Thanksgiving every single year?
I know one of the teams is Cowboys.
That is right. That one of the teams is Cowboys, and do you know the other?
Because I'm from Texas, bitch.
Right.
That's why I know.
And you're currently, I see that you're hot gluing some items. I don't know what you're doing. I can't see very well.
No,
it's scissors.
Scissors.
It looked like you were hot gluing some. What
No, I'm
is
trying to.
yeah, night 50 football is a thing. Do you know the other team that always plays on
No,
Thanksgiving?
because I don't care. I don't like football.
Can anyone in the chat tell me who it is? Wait, you can't. So that's. I thought that was illegal for someone who lives. Thank you, Nerdy. You're right. I thought it was illegal for somebody who lives in the state of Texas to say the phrase "I don't like football." I didn't think that was legal.
Oh, it's highly frowned upon, and
Yeah,
people look at you like you're crazy. But
right.
I was one of those rebels. I am one of those rebels. I don't care for football. I care for soccer. You know, real football.
Oh, so you're from what? And what year did you join Al Qaeda? What is the year that you did that? Um, Yeah, so and I read at one point I looked that up. I looked up like on Wikipedia or something like why is it always Dallas and Detroit? And I knew the answer and then now I don't know. I can't remember. But it's always and then I'm
Because they're
waiting for
paid.
the year. I don't know if it's ever happened, but does Dallas ever play Detroit? And then there's only one game and they play each other. Like I don't understand. There was supposed to be a third football game, Pittsburgh and some other team, but they moved it to Sunday. Oh, it was the Ravens because they all have COVID or something. Hockey is the only real sport. So, Knight, I don't know that I knew this about you, but you're from Canada, yeah? Because nobody cares about hockey here.
That's true. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Because as soon as Wayne Gretzky was done, then everybody was. It was like when Michael Jordan left. It's like, okay, basketball,
Right?
whatever.
Yeah. Nobody cares about
Nobody
basketball
cares.
either. Actually, there's so many people that care about basketball.
Yeah, that's true. And there's millions of people, literally millions of people that care about NFL football. But
What's the other one?
Michael who? Basketball, hockey, football, baseball? Is that what you're asking? What's the other one? What's the other sport?
No. There's NFL, and then what's the other football
Oh,
league? Or is
Arena
it all
League?
NFL? I mean, isn't there like two different football, like
Yeah. Well,
whatever, like East Coast, West Coast, whatever bullshit?
no. It's all the NFL. But there's another type of football, which is Arena League, and they play inside a building, and it's a shorter, like it's a 50-yard field instead of 100, and it's got all kinds of weird rules.
That sounds like pussy football.
It's pussy football. The thing is, we have a team in Spokane, and they're always really good, and they've won the Arena Bowl like a few times. The Shock. And have I been to any of their
I'm
games?
sorry.
Fuck that.
That's the name of the team,
The
the Shock.
Spokane Shock. Yeah, that's right. I think it is.
That's
I mean, there's only so many names you can. Let's see. Spokane. Is it Shock?
you don't even know.
Yeah, the Spokane Shock. It is. Totally. The Spokane Shock. By the way, as I'm showing everybody the screen, I would also like to say I put in a bid to see how much it would be to rake my lawn from this application website called Lawn Love, and I figured, it's going to be $40, $568, and the fucking tax is $50. I don't. There's no button here to email them. Fuck you. I don't know how to do that, so I
Is
just
there
have to
like
let it go.
a comment section or something?
Yeah, I mean, probably because they don't want to hear from you. They're like, just do it. Oh, there is about us media contact. Yeah, fucking. They're
Leave
in
a
San
fuck you all
Diego.
over their social
Yeah,
medias.
that's fucking bullshit. Anyways, Robin couldn't be here tonight, everybody,
That's why I'm here.
because
Is she cooking? Is she
well,
busy
so
prepping for tomorrow?
what
Because she
she
has a
is
family.
doing is she is helping her mother at her mother's house because her mother had hand surgery, and so she can't do all
Oh.
the normal
So
COVID
she's
activities.
prepping because family
Yeah,
obligations.
exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what she
Okay.
told me. She said, I can't make it on Thursday or on Wednesday because family obligations. And then I didn't ask her. And then she said, I have to help my mom. She gave it away. So, yeah. CFL in Canada. No. We were speaking night about real football leagues. Yeah, nothing with a 55-yard line where you get to. I do like the thing where you can run and get like a running start before the ball is snapped. That's pretty cool. I've watched a few
I mean,
CFL
that's just like
games.
on par with like flag football. It's not real football.
Oh my god, so insulting, so funny. Um, I can do different backgrounds if everybody wants me to. It's like a
Yep.
wintry time. What is this background? That is what happened there. What is
Mer
this?
people?
I didn't even click on that at all. I don't know what the hell happened there.
It's on
I
your
clicked on
rotation.
that is so weird. I clicked on a background and it's giving me some like DM's Guild cover or whatever. I don't understand. That's real. That's real. That's the wrong. What in the fuck is happening? Okay, I should just leave it alone.
Broken.
It's broken. But I don't understand how that file is something different. That's just so weird. Here, I'll show everybody here. So, here's my screen, everybody. This is the background I click on. So, if I click on the city, it's the city. If I click on the mountains, it's the if I click on this snowscape, it's some other different fucking whatever, I don't know. That's how it is, everybody.
I wonder if you got in the wrong folder. Oh, you overwrote it.
Or it could be the name could be the same, perhaps.
I love you, man.
Oh, you know
Oh,
what? I believe
what?
that file was called Untitled, and I did overwrote it. I overwrote it with one of the Smiteworks covers. You
Aha!
know, see, there you go. You
Aha!
figured it out because you're some sort of genius.
I'm fucking smart, man.
You're fucking smart. By the way, people that swear, we talked about this before, I'm sure, but you do know that the Ivy League studies say that people that use profanity are smarter than people that don't. That's right. Fucking A. Scuba, thank you for the resub, sir. Scuba, Bit Boss. Scuba is the Bit Boss now, everybody. That's how that works. So, type in the chat. I won't judge you. Well, I will absolutely judge you, but I won't say anything public. I won't call you out. But is anybody doing anything? Is anybody flying or did fly today to go to Thanksgiving, or are you breaking the rules? This is what I want to know because I'm into
Breaking the
break.
rules.
I'm not. I don't break the rules myself. I do. I break all kinds of rules, but not this one. But I want to know if there's some rule breakers out there because I tweeted today. I put, for those of you traveling for Thanksgiving, good luck murdering grandma. That's what I tweeted today.
Fuck that.
Flying from my
Actually,
bed to my couch. There you go. GWD. That's a good one. Bell's not doing anything. Eating at home. Night. Good for you. Only the wife and I too smart to fall for any super spreader events. Oh my god, it's so funny. Just everybody. I mean, I feel bad because people are gonna fucking die because they like I was watching this report on TV and the lady was at the airport talking to a reporter. She had a mask on, and she said, "I'm flying to New York because my mom is 87 and my dad's 90." And she goes, "I'm not even sure if they're going to be here for Christmas. So
oh,
I'm totally risking it." You know, and she didn't say this, but I think she was thinking, "Listen, they're going to die anyway. So I'm not going to hurt them. They're fucking old, they're going to die. But
yeah.
I'm going to go visit them for like the last time," she thinks. So I guess I can understand that, but and she did say that she was gonna, when she comes back, she's gonna quarantine and whatever. Meanwhile, just don't cough or sneeze on the plane, whatever you do.
Well,
So I
yeah,
don't
I
know.
guess if you're flying, you can't really self quarantine beforehand. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
unless you fly like 2 weeks in advance.
right. And most people can't afford, like, if you have a job, or you can't take 3 weeks vacation to get 1 week vacation. I have a coworker and his lady is coming over. I've already started cooking. What? Wait. Hold on. Did you leave a few words out of that? I have this coworker, and his lady is coming over. I mean, he's not, but the lady is. His wife is coming over, and I'm gonna cook for her. And then there's gonna be, and we hope he doesn't ever find out. We won't let our parents over. I will just be my wife and 2 daughters and me. Yeah, yeah. And I tell, if you guys weren't here at the beginning, what I'm doing is I'm going to my sister's in the car, and then they're
Drive
gonna
by.
they're gonna set a plate on the driveway and back away, and then I'm gonna pick it up, and then I don't know. They're making me, and luckily COVID's not a foodborne illness, so
That's true.
you can still get food from people. And then I'm gonna try and watch the footballs, and of course I don't care about Dallas or Detroit or probably either of the teams they're playing, but football's fun. And then I've already done my job. Usually Thursdays is the day I do all the Smiteworks tweets and all that shit that I got to do, and I've already done it all. The tip of the day or the tip of the week, and it's all done. It's done. So
Job.
there you go.
Pat on the back. Gold star.
And
Oh, are you excited?
did you say it was just you and your husband tomorrow?
Oh, no, no. So, me and my husband, we are going over to his parents for lunch, and then my parents for dinner.
Okay.
Yep, I know. I was actually kind of worried because his grandparents, his mother's parents, are both in the hospital right now because of COVID.
Oh
And
my
so I
God.
asked him, yeah, I know.
Holy shit.
So I asked
Now,
him, is like, have your parents had any exposure to your parents? Because my dad is, a little immune compromised at the moment. And he's like, no, my parents haven't seen anybody. So, okay.
and how do they do that? I guess if you're in the hospital, your visitation is either on the phone, or maybe you get FaceTime. But you can't go
I
see
have no
anybody,
idea.
right? You can't. I'm not
Yeah.
even allowed. So here's the thing about me personally. I'm not allowed to go to the hospital ever unless I'm the patient. I can't go
Hmm.
visit, even if I have a friend in the hospital, I can't go visit them because of the fucking whole immunosuppression bullshit that I have. So yeah,
Yeah.
that
Well,
kind of
I,
sucks.
from what I understand, nobody gets visitors once you're in the hospital. Once you're
Now,
admitted,
now today, yeah, but I mean, just anytime. I'm talking about just in regular life, no
Oh,
COVID. I can't go to the hospital unless I'm going to the hospital. But I can't, yeah, because I'm immunosuppressed. So walking into a building like that is a big mistake for a guy like me. So that's why.
that's why.
The coworker and his lady are coming. Oh, okay, so that's more clear now. That I just thought that was funny. I have a coworker and his lady's coming over. I've already started cooking. Yeah, I would too. I'll cook you anything you want. Some lady shows up to my house.
Okay, so
I've got a
what?
thermometer. I don't care who it is. If a woman knocks on my door between the ages of 18 and 55, I'm gonna swipe her forehead and say, "Come on in." I don't give a fuck.
So, um, me and my aunt were talking about recipes and stuff because I'm using her cranberry recipe.
Yeah.
Because I won't see her this year, and I love her cranberry sauce. So, anyways, we're talking about stuff like that, and we were saying how, for what was I gonna say? For Thanksgiving they normally do a turkey, but then for Christmas they do a ham. To have variety. So, besides ham and turkey, what other holiday meats do people eat?
Oh, turkey to me has always been Thanksgiving, and ham is Christmas. That's just how I
Mhm.
was raised, and I'm not saying that's the right way to do it. That's just what I've always thought about it. And so most people that know, been watching the channel, and people that know my life. When I got sick in 2008, and then in 2009 I moved home to my mom's house I moved from Los Angeles to Spokane because she was sick and I was sick, and we thought it would be a good idea to take care of each other and this kind of thing, right? So the whole time I was here, um, my mom, even when she was married and there were 5 kids when I was small, because I have 4 stepbrothers and sisters, they're all morons, and none of them watch the show. Don't even know I'm on the internet. Probably they might not even know what the internet is. And anyway, but my mom liked to do things small, like so she would make us Thanksgiving dinner, just her and me, and she would make us turkey and rolls and cranberry and salad or whatever the things were, right? So I had this bit. So in my house, the bathroom has 2 doors. It you can exit 2 different ways from the bathroom. That's just how the house is built. So what I would do is if she was watching TV, I would go I would go around the corner to the kitchen and go in the bathroom and do what I have her do in there, and then I would come out the other door and just stand in front of her and recite food items. So and it was a bit about Thanksgiving, only I would do this year round. So I would come out of the bathroom and stand there in like May and go, and cranberry sauce and mashed potato, and she would just cackle laughing, and then I just disappear around the corner again. And I did this every 2 weeks to 3 months without question, without like any pattern. And then I would just come out, and she would forget, and I'd come out and stand there and look at her, and she'd go, "What?" And I'd go, "And candied yams and gravy," and then she would just laugh and laugh, and I would leave. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. Sometimes when I come out of that same door now, I get sad because she's not there. She died.
My God.
Thanksgiving
Way to
is
bring it down.
Yeah, wait. Good gaming, everyone. No, I'm just kidding. Just the end of the show right there. Yeah, but she was so funny because, well, she would only be like 81 right now. She would, if she was alive, she'd be 81. She used to go on and on and on about how she never wanted to make it to 90. She didn't want to be 90 or over 90. She never wanted to get to that milestone. So I was like,
Sure.
why?
I mean, I don't even want to be over 70.
Really? Yeah, but see, you're only halfway there, so you can say that
I
now.
know.
When you're
Yeah.
65, you're not going to be going, I don't want to make it to 70. You're not, trust
I
me.
don't know. I don't know, man. It depends on how I'm doing physically, mentally. If I'm complaining about all my shit and then I have to have somebody, help walk me around. No, fuck it. I'll die.
Yeah, you're not afraid of death, are you?
No.
Yeah, I'm not either. I never have been. I mean, I don't want to die, but if I knew for sure I was going to die, I wouldn't be scared. As a matter of fact, I thought I was going to die in 2014.
And then you got a liver.
Yeah, I should have died. So I've been in a horrible car accident that should have killed me like 15 different ways, and I didn't even get a scratch. No bad neck, not a hangnail, nothing. I walked away. My car was demolished. It wasn't my fault. But it was on the
That's a good way to
405
say.
in Los Angeles. And it was like 11 in the morning, so but I don't know the person that did it, but I have ideas. I mean, I saw them, but you can't prove anything. So, but yeah, and I actually have died 3 times. I've told that story before. I've been dead 3 times, all in the same day. But and P.S. everybody, there's no light, there's no voice, there's no tunnel. It's just nothing. I want you to know.
That's just you because you're atheist.
Oh wait. So Jesus and God only come to you if you believe.
Of
That's
course.
fucking racist or religionist or some fucking bullshit. Yeah.
It's like Santa Claus. If you don't believe in Santa Claus, you don't get toys.
Well, I mean, Santa Claus is real. I mean, anybody's just insane if they don't believe that. There was a great Ryan Gosling was the host of Saturday Night Live one time, and there's this great sketch. It's on YouTube. You can go look at it. I watch it all the time, and it's like a 5-minute video they did where he comes to a Christmas party. And he's like, oh, so what's going on? And they go, oh, yeah, well, usually Santa makes an appearance for the kids. And he's like, Santa's here? And they're like, well, yeah, he usually comes down, And he starts freaking out. He's like, I've always wanted to meet Santa ever since my parents left at a very young age. And so he totally believes in Santa Claus, right? It's just, you got to see it. Just look up SNL Ryan Gosling Santa and you'll see it. It's hilarious. We could watch it right now if we wanted to. Turkey for Thanksgiving and ham for Christmas. Yeah, that's kind of that's how I thought of it.
Yeah. See, I guess I was raised a little bit more bougie. For for Thanksgiving, it's all turkeys and stuff, and then for Christmas, my personal family would do surf and turf.
Yeah. Oh, my next door neighbor, so he hasn't done this for a couple years, but he's got a big shop in his backyard over here. And for Thanksgiving, he would deep fry a turkey like outside in the boiler, whatever the fuck it is, however you do that. And then he would get one of those long like tables you see set up in cafeterias or gyms at schools or churches. They're wooden with the 2 double pronged end things, and they're like 8 feet long. He would get one of those tables and cover it with butcher paper, and then he would do surf and turf, and he would just literally he put like borders around it and just throw it out there on the table. So there's shrimp and everything.
I should probably clarify. When I mean surf and turf, I mean steak and lobster, or actually steak and snow crab.
Yeah. So this was
not like a crawfish boil or anything like that.
But he would do so. This was seafood and turkey, which I think is an odd combination. But
that is, yeah.
I had some. And then he would offer me a hot toddy, and I'd be like, well, If she has a name, yeah, but if you're talking about a drink, as you recall, I cannot do that.
And I'm sure he forgot every year when he offered you another
It's
one.
amazing how people will invite me for beers or I'll go to their house and they'll hand me a beer or something, which by the way, PS, I never liked beer anyway, so I don't know why they're fucking handing me a beer. But it's amazing how many people um forget stuff. And it was the funnest was I made friends with this nurse who was one of my nurses, and we sort of developed an outside the hospital friendship. And I would go stay at her house some nights, and she would go, and she was my nurse and saw me, I had these are false teeth, right? And she would see me like
Mhm.
without my teeth or whatever. And she would go, "Oh, how didn't you didn't bring a toothbrush?" And I'd be like, and she'd go, "Oh, right, I forgot." And I'm like, "How do you forget that someone has false teeth?" I don't know. That's funny.
I forget.
Did you forget?
I didn't know you had false teeth until just now.
Oh yeah, I've never made a secret about that. Yeah, well, what happened was when I got sick, my dental hygiene just plummeted straight down,
Mhm.
and so they had to remove all my teeth. This was before my transplant. They removed them all. And so
So you're really eating all that Jello and mashed potatoes?
I was eating Jello and mashed potatoes and pudding and straw drinking things. Yeah.
Everything
So
through a straw.
yeah, Scuba is inviting me out for a couple beers, and he's gonna drink 4, and I'm gonna drink none. That's what's gonna happen. I did the math.
So basically, you're the DD. Okay.
Yeah, and it's funny. People don't don't think I should say this, but I recommend people get dentures, no matter your age. And here's why: because anybody that studies even a little bit, you don't have to be a doctor or go to medical school or anything. You don't have to be a scientist or have a degree, but if you just study a little bit about disease in the human body, basically you'll discover that almost everything that makes you sick starts in your mouth, and it's usually because of bad teeth, right? So
Uh-huh.
if you have dentures, you never have to go to the dentist again. You never have to brush, you never have to floss, and you never have to spend money on dental work. It's fucking amazing. If I would have done this when I was 15 years old if I knew I could do it. But any dentist you talk to, keep your teeth for as long as you can. Like that's their thing. They say that, right? And when they took my teeth out, or I asked them about it, and I said, "Aren't you gonna try to talk me into keeping my teeth?" And he goes, "Oh no, those bad boys got to come out." Like they were pretty convinced. Yeah, they were like, "You're fucked up."
Wow.
And I was, super sick and everything, right? But
Mhm.
the only thing I might ever have to do, I was thinking about when COVID was over, I was going to go to my dentist because I haven't seen any of those people for like 6 years. I was going to go over there and say, "Can I get a backup set?" Because who knows when I'm going to drop it when I'm older and step on it and crack it or whatever the hell might happen, right? And I mean, I'm not one of these guys that puts them in a glass of water by the side of the bed, and I sleep with them and everything. They're always in. I just clean them and put them right back in. I mean, maybe once a month or something, I might let them soak or something, but they're always just. And I don't. To me, and you don't even know you have them. Like it's like glasses. People that wear glasses like all the time, like we do, you don't even know they're
Mhm.
there, right? Sometimes you're even questioning like, are they there? And it's false teeth are the same way. I mean, it obviously takes a couple months to get used to them, but once you have them and you're using them, and I mean, I can eat anything I want, I can chew anything I want, um, and so yeah, so I don't see the downside because I'm never gonna get I never have to have a root canal, I never have to have a bridge, I never have to fill a cavity, I don't have to do any of that shit, and also I'm never gonna get sick because of my mouth, I'm never gonna have bad breath.
Mhm.
I mean, I can't believe that.
Really? Never have bad breath, even
No,
if you eat
because
like garlic and shit.
I mean, maybe for a few minutes if you intentionally try to do it, but most bad breath
It's from
when
bacteria
is
in your
from
mouth, yeah,
bacteria and it's stuck between teeth and shit, and I don't have that.
and on your tongue.
And my tongue, yeah. My tongue was red this morning because last night when I was sleeping, I ate a cough drop, and it
Uh
stings
huh.
your tongue. I fell asleep with it, like that. I don't know how come I don't choke or die. But
That's lucky.
it's probably because God loves me, is why.
Sure. The God you don't believe in.
No, I don't believe in him. I'm
He doesn't
sorry.
believe in
I
you.
don't believe in her. I remember telling my mom one time. She said to me, I don't understand the whole 72 virgins thing with the Muslims. I don't get why they would think that. And I'm like, but your guy sits in his white flowing robes in a big chair on a cloud and judges people. And she's like, oh, that's a good point. I guess it's your point. You just happen to be born in the United States. If you were born in Egypt, would you still think the same thing? No, because you would have been told by others what to do and you'd be a lemming. And she's like, you've got a good point. And I said, do you still believe in God? And she said, yes, I do. And I said, oh, God damn it. God damn it. Yeah, so I'm a huge atheist. You know it.
Mm-hmm.
I also believe in other crazy things, Furied, like a woman's right to choose, equal pay. I also believe in, I believe in,
Might as well say fucking mermaids and unicorns and shit too.
well, unicorns, no. Mermaids, Daryl Hannah. I believe in Daryl Hannah. No, but I just find the whole idea of a supreme being that's controlling everything to be just super ridiculous. But also, but I did join the military to protect everyone's right to think that if they want. You can think that if you want. But also, religion tends to start wars and shit like that. It's just a giant mess. It's a mess. And you ask people like say, you talk to somebody and then you're like, oh, are you Christian? And they go, yeah, I'm Christian. And I go, so you were born in the United States? Yeah, I was born in the United States. So if you had been born in, say, for example, Egypt or somewhere, do you think you'd still be Christian? And it blows people's minds because my whole thing is to tell people to challenge their beliefs and don't just do what your parents told you. Figure it out for yourself. Because I studied theology and I learned about different religions and I learned about Judaism and Catholicism. Well, and I was a Catholic myself because I was forced to be, and then I quit. I had to quit because it was nonsense, as they say in Britain. It was nonsense. So,
You think, but
what's up, everybody? I'm just trying to start shit with everybody, but nobody said anything in chat for like 10 minutes.
They don't care. They've all left.
Well, it's
They're
been
gone.
7 minutes. Yeah, no, there's still people there. Hey, I'll do some shout outs. So Belle, I've already said hello to. Oh, Matakiri's here. What's up, Matakiri? Amon DM is here. Of course, I'm saying that wrong. George Gore Vidal, GWD, we've talked to. Protag Chana, what's up? Scuba, we've talked to. Four Wire's here. Let's see who else is here. Someone told me that sometimes people watching don't like to be shouted out. I don't give a fuck. A10, I don't know who that is. Welcome. Bane is here. Commander Root is here. Derlin. Wow, are my eyes really that blurry? Forsilk. I don't recognize that name. What's up, Forsilk? Also, Lolly Neuter. I like that one. Lurks. Mac1. Mac the One. It's Mac the One. See, I'll get it eventually. Nerdy is here. We've talked to. Knight. We've talked to. P-Burks and Sumo Wow. What's up, everybody? Welcome to
everybody.
Welcome to the pre-Tea Day show. Tomorrow's Tea Day. If you're American. If you're American.
Who else celebrates Thanksgiving besides us?
Thanksgiving is in different countries, but it's on different dates. Like Knight, when is Canadian Thanksgiving? It's in October, isn't it? I have this thing called the internet, and I can look it up.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Yeah, it was indeed last month. Here's the thing: is Canadian Thanksgiving, like, they're not celebrating the Pilgrims coming to Plymouth Rock. That's not what their Thanksgiving is, right? Why would they give a fuck about that? So what the hell? Thanksgiving is an annual in the United States and Canada. Oh, it's only United States and Canada. And so, what do Canadians celebrate? Let's find out from Knight. He's going to give us a little bit of an education right now. Canadians are celebrating. It doesn't say here. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe they do celebrate the same thing. Google is your friend, you lazy bastard. People tell you you can't even get anybody to answer a question anymore because either A, they don't know, or B, they're too fucking lazy and they just go Google it. But I am Googling it. It doesn't say. It says it's celebrated in the. Well, I'm gonna have to assume then.
That's also because of the Pilgrims.
It's also because of the Pilgrims. It says here turkey, bread stuffing, potatoes, cranberries, and pumpkin pie. These are traditional. Thursday, November 6, 2020. Jean-Leon Jerome Ferris, the first Thanksgiving. There's a picture here. I'll show everybody what I'm looking at. Jean Ballon Jean Galan. This is it right here, like that. All right.
I'm surprised people haven't, completely canceled Thanksgiving, considering, the history behind it.
Oh, yeah, nothing to do with COVID. You're just talking about the whole. Everybody,
the whole.
We gave everybody smallpox or whatever the fuck all that is. Yeah.
Yeah. They gave us food and land, and we gave them blankets of smallpox.
Oh, so second Monday in October, Canada. First Thursday in November, Liberia. Last Wednesday in November, Norfolk Island.
Where?
So the
Liberia.
Liberia, yeah. Last, it's a country. Last Wednesday in November. Well, that's just wrong. That's in Norfolk Island. Where the fuck is Norfolk? What are these places? Norfolk Island, Norfolk Island. Oh, that's Australia. Okay, and then the fourth Thursday in November, U.S. and Brazil because Brazil's cool. That's how you do it. So those are the only places that celebrate it. Yeah. So a couple countries and us, and that's it. I heard this joke. This is funny. I usually don't go in for, like, if you're scrolling YouTube or Twitter and you see some stand-up comic or what, because I've heard everything. So I usually just don't do it. But I just happened to, like, I pressed it and I walked away and I could hear it and I couldn't shut it off. And this guy said, there was a flood in Brazil and the news said flood kills one Brazilian, and my girlfriend asked me, how much is a Brazilian?
Oh God.
And I don't know why. Because that's so stupid, right? Sometimes you hear a joke and you're like, that's brilliant. That's just funny. It made me laugh. How much is a Brazilian? It's between a gazillion and a banillion. I don't know.
At least 100 if you have to get in that area.
Say that again?
Oh, it's got to at least be 100.
It's got to at least be 100. Canadian Thanksgiving outside Canada, to distinguish it from the American holiday of the same name, is an annual Canadian holiday occurring on the second Monday of October. Of October. It's October. I don't know what the difference is, and Knight wouldn't tell us. Or C, I don't care. That's funny. It's actually amazing that the rest of the world recognize so many of our holidays, even if they don't. So, P.S. Bane, it is insane how many foreigners care more about the presidential election here than some people who live here do. It's the same as our and I don't include myself in this fakakta group, but Americans' obsession with the royal family. What the fuck? I've never understood it. And now Meghan Markle had a miscarriage. Thank you. Yeah.
I mean, I am intrigued by the royal family, but I'm not obsessed with them. I do watch The Crown on Netflix, but I don't follow them like on the tabloids and shit.
So can you
like some people do.
Can you watch just the Diana stuff, or do you have to watch the whole thing to get what's going on?
The Diana stuff, I think that's like season 3 of The Crown.
Yeah,
it's all about Elizabeth. Yeah.
Can you watch it just part of it, or do you have to see the whole thing to make it?
No, you can watch just part of it. I mean, as long as you know the rest of the the history, but it's just that they, of course, dramatize the dynamics between the family members. I'm like,
Right.
fuck, it's fucked up.
You have to be well dressed even if you're in your pajamas.
Yeah, mostly, but it's just, the dynamics between the royal family members and like normal people. I'm like, oh my god, no wonder like so many people just want to die, commit suicide.
Does anybody know? I'm not that much of a history buff, but when was it? What year was it when they went from the king or the queen ruling and then they have the prime minister and parliament and all that. When did they change that? Must have been in the 1700s, huh? Or 1800s. How do you Google that? When did England switch governments from monarchy? Let's find out if that says anything.
I want to say that's gotta be kind of
1688. What?
yeah, it's been a while because they do this thing where the monarchy and the parliament work together, and now it's just pure parliament.
But when our forefathers came over here in 1776, it was fuck you to the king, right? And so I thought he still had power. Interesting. I didn't go to college. Well, I mean, I did go to
You
college. I
didn't
just don't
study
have a
up on
degree.
it.
I don't have a degree. Elizabeth II since 6th of February 1952. She's been queen for 70 fucking years.
Mm-hmm.
68 years. That's crazy. Yeah. All right. So, what are your questions, chat? Not about history or anything, but well, you can.
Because we obviously don't know anything
Just
about
ask us
history.
shit. You got us. We're sitting here. We're waiting to be entertained. See, this show is not for us to entertain you. It's for you to entertain us. So ask us shit. Columbus
So
sailed in
basically,
1492. He did. Queen
did
Isabella, or whatever her name was, said, "Go find the New World." And he said, "All right, I'll be right back." And then he left. That's how that worked.
For how long? How long was Christopher Columbus gone? Thinking he was discovering India. Chat, what do you know? I'm too lazy to look things up.
After 36 days of sailing westward across the Atlantic, Columbus and several crewmen set foot on an island in present-day Bahamas.
Mm-hmm.
What was the main goal of the Columbus voyage?
To find gold, right?
I don't know.
Isn't it like all the 3 Gs?
He had a second
Glory,
voyage.
gold, and God.
See, the 36 days, I thought that shit was like 4 months or something. Like 36 days, that's nothing.
Only if they got lost.
I take shits bigger than 36 days when people say that.
Ooh.
Sorry, I only handle Canadian questions. Do you? Because when I asked you, you told me to fucking Google it. What the fuck? Spice trade. Gold was a trade route to India that saved them time. Right. Yeah, I know something about history. I
feel like I
know.
got a sneeze, but it's not coming out, and it's driving me crazy. Making my nose itch, but it doesn't want to come out.
Do you
The word,
know,
the Muffin Man.
Do you know the Muffin Man? When you say when Abraham Lincoln said 4 score and 7 years, do you know how many years that is?
No, not
So,
versed like that.
do you know a score is a number?
Isn't that like 12 or something?
No, that's a dozen.
I don't know how much a score
A
is.
score is 20.
Uh,
And so
so
and so so it would be 80 plus 7, 87. And do you
Mhm.
know what do you know what year that would have been?
No, because
So
I don't
I
remember
think it's
what year the Gettysburg
1863.
Address
Am I
was
wrong about
given.
that? So 1976 plus 87 should be 1863.
Wait, 19 what?
Not 1776, plus 87 should be 1863. I think it is.
Oh, no, you gotta subtract.
No,
Because
because
four
he
square.
said he gave the speech in 1863, and what he was saying was 87 years ago, our forefathers made a thing, and it's awesome. That's what
Yeah,
that's by the way,
so the
that's
year
exactly
that he's
verbatim
given.
the whole speech. I don't know if you just understand that. I just gave it.
But no, what year did he give the speech? And then you subtract 87 from that.
Right, and I think it must be 1863. Here, let me do it. I
Oh.
can't. I could do it on my head, but I'm too lazy.
I can't think. I did enough numbers at work. I'm kind of brain
Well, I
dead
know
right
that
now.
6 plus 7 is 13, so I bet I'm right. So 1776 plus 87, 1863. That's right. So, which was the same year. What also happened in 1863? Do you remember? It's
He
super
got
important.
shot?
No, that was 1865.
I don't know. I
Um,
suck at history. Especially
1863 was when they proclaimed a certain subsection of people did not have to be slaves anymore. That was in 1863, which that's only like 157 years ago or something like that. Was it November 19th?
They were saying that, or somebody had said that that wasn't even his goal. It was all about to put the South in place, but that kind of became an issue. The whole abolishing slavery. It's like he
Oh
would have
yeah,
left
no,
that.
Abraham Lincoln did not. That was not his main goal. No, but
Yeah.
he's the one that made it all get done. He's like, all right, fine, let's do it.
Well, because it would hurt the South the most.
Also, do you know when the Civil War was?
Don't ask me dates. I told you I suck at history. I failed history multiple times.
Multiple times.
Multiple times. My parents were not happy about, dishing out the college money for
Do you know
that.
why the Civil War took place?
No.
It was because of slavery.
I thought it was money and land rights.
No, well, I mean, that might have been like minute details of it. But do you know when the second Civil War was?
There was a second one?
Well, 2021,
Jesus.
so ish, right? Get ready.
2021.
Yeah, fucking this guy.
Oh, you mean the one that's going on right now about the whole Trump losing?
Oh, did he
Yeah.
lose? I don't see where he lost. I mean, aren't we fighting that in court? I don't know what the hell's going on.
I don't
No,
know.
that's
The
not true. I know
protesting for
exactly
Trump
what's
is
going on.
crazy.
I'll tell you exactly what's going on. Joe Biden got 306 electoral votes, the same as Trump got 4 years ago against Clinton. Only she won the popular vote by 3 million. He's already 6 million votes ahead. They're like 98% done counting the votes. And Trump is filed 31 lawsuits, and all of them are bullshit. They got thrown out or lost or whatever. It's hilarious. He's ruining the country by, well, I mean, that's not fair.
Throwing a fucking tantrum because he's a goddamn baby.
Yeah, I shouldn't say, it's not fair to say he's ruining the country. He's ruined it already like 4 years ago, so he's not ruining it. He's just continuing to ruin it.
I don't know. My husband says good things about Trump, so I'm like, whatever. He's a fucking moron.
Your husband? That's not nice.
Both, yes.
It wasn't about slavery. What was it about? Bane says it wasn't about slavery.
I know it's not. What was it about, though?
A common explanation is that it's about the moral issue of slavery. That's what it says right here.
That's common. That's the real one. The Illuminati version.
Economic and social differences between the North and the South.
Yes.
Because the Southerners had slaves to do all their work for them for free, and get out there and bale that cotton. Whoosh, that's fucking bullshit. You can't do that. States versus federal rights. Yeah, well. The fight between the slave and the non-slaves. Yeah, it's about slavery. Growth of the abolition movement.
But wasn't there also a thing because the South did not recognize Abraham Lincoln as their president? They because they all said, no, we want Andrew Jackson. I don't know who the fuck, whatever. I think that was another reason too, because the South had their own president at the time.
Andrew Jackson was the 7th president, like 100 years before, or like 80 years.
Yeah,
before.
but he's also on money, so that's why I remember his name.
On money. Yeah, he's on the 20. Right.
They're on money. They're important.
Yeah. Oh, anyway, I don't believe anyone has asked us anything in the chat. They've told us, but they haven't asked us.
They're helping us clarify our wrong history, or wrong drunk history.
Yeah, drunk history with Rob Toohey, who doesn't drink. It's still fucked up history.
Yeah. I'll drink for you next time.
All right. Well, I do drink, but just not alcohol.
Yeah.
It's like in the movie Airplane. The guy goes, "I have a drinking problem," and then he just spills it on his shirt because he has a drinking problem.
Or I always like to say, like, from the movie Grown Ups. I don't know if it's 1 or 2. I want to get chocolate milk wasted.
Oh, that kid, yeah. I want to get chocolate milk wasted.
That's my goal.
No, I can't. I have to look it up.
What are you looking up? President of the South?
No.
What's in this box?
Yeah, I want to get chocolate milk wasted.
Oh, that cute little girl. Adorable. Got a bright future because she's adorable. Well, I don't know. She could totally burn out and crash and fail.
Wasted kids is something that.
And one of those child actors that never makes it.
Yeah, like most of them.
Like all of them. Become like a prostitute, go to jail, drug addict, overdose in the bathtub. I don't know. Whatever.
Very specific.
Whatever Hollywood does to children.
It was from Grown Ups, it says here, from the first one. Yep.
I don't think I've seen the second one.
You know what I liked? And it's not, I mean, it's an Adam Sandler movie, so, you're going to get what you get, right? They're funny.
Yeah.
But Hubie Halloween, did you watch it?
No.
So, it's on Netflix, and it's Hubie. That's his character's name. Hubie Halloween.
I saw the little trailer thing about him. And
so the whole entire movie is worth it for Shaquille O'Neal's character in the movie. He's only in it for like 5 minutes. It's fucking amazing. But did anybody see Hubie Halloween? People watching the show right now? Hello? Is this... I went and watched that Wednesday show, and they were talking about slavery. It was horrible.
I told you, we just chased everybody off.
Are you knitting now? What are you doing?
Oh, I'm playing with the necklace.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're just fidgeting. You're not being productive.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
I can't help it. I have like coins, and I have necklaces, and I have bits of string and stuff just to fuck with.
Yeah, I've got this. Can you hear that?
Now I can, yeah.
And I've got, there's a shit ton of, here's the house I want to build. This is all my stuff for that.
I was like, that's just a box of empty space, sir.
Oh, the guy's hands, yeah. This is the house I'm gonna build right here, like that. No. It's got all the cost specs and all that stuff in there from the company.
But does it have like a mock-up?
Yeah, it does.
See it?
Something like that.
Nope. Kind of trying. It's struggling.
Yeah, because green screen. And then here's the floor plan is there.
Yeah, that's gone.
Anyway, it says all this stuff. And you can go on the internet. It's from Simplicity by Hayden Homes. And the particular model that I'm looking to build is the Dover. So you can go look that up if you want.
Oh, so it's like a cookie cutter house.
Cookie cutter house. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the back, which is, you would think that I would go like that back, but it's the back is this way. I'm facing the back.
Wait, you want another house on top of your house?
Well, no,
You're not gonna
I'm
build.
not gonna put it on top.
Well, right, but next to.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the back next to it, and then move into it and rent this one.
Oh, see, I thought you were gonna
What? Yeah,
making
I'm gonna be a
money.
landlord, bitches, which I'm not excited about. I don't want to do
Yeah,
that,
you
but
don't want to do that.
it seems like such a waste to demolish this house and then rebuild here. That seems like a total waste.
Not
And
really.
really, why would you destroy a perfectly good house?
Is it perfectly good?
It's not perfectly good for me. I need to, well, and it was my mom's, and I need to break away from that, right? Like I need to, I mean, I'm literally living in my mom's basement. She's not even alive. But I need to, there's no basement, by the way. It's just a flat house. But yeah, no, I think I would hire a company, Bane. I would hire a management company to do it. But yeah, I just, plus then if you demolish the house and build one, you got, where am I going to live for 9 months or a year? I got to live in a hotel? Fucking fuck that. And you got to put
Yeah,
all your shit in storage? Fuck that.
you get one
So
of those pod houses.
get what?
A pod house.
A,
It's like a tiny house basically.
yeah. But
It
I
is
mean,
removable. It's adorable.
I'm just gonna build another house in the back, and then move all my shit into it, and then maybe paint and redo the carpets here, and then just rent it out, and then get.
So I'm guessing your property land is quite large because I mean,
6/10 of an
I don't
acre. Yeah.
I don't know how much I
85 feet across and 300 feet. So a football field this way and 85 feet across.
Okay, see that I understand.
Yeah. As a
Okay,
matter of
yeah,
fact,
that's
how far across
decent.
is a football field? My lot might be a football field. I don't even know how. Let's There's this wonderful thing called a computer, and you can look how
Well,
wide.
I know it's 100 yards, which is 300 feet roughly, but that
Yeah.
doesn't include end zones.
Oh, so my lot is half a football field. It's as long as a football field, but only half as wide. Because a football field's 53 yards across, 160 feet. So yeah. Anyway, so just picture that.
Okay.
So my current house is, let's say it's on the 20-yard line, and I'm gonna build one on like the opposing team's 30-yard line, the 70-yard line, if you will. That's where I'm gonna build.
So close. Well, maybe not. Yeah, because
Oh
that's what
yeah,
I was
between houses will be only maybe maybe 30 feet. 30.
Okay. That's a comfortable
Yeah,
distance.
it's not going to be close, but not that far away. But also because
Yeah.
I have to run water, I have to run electricity, and I have to run sewer all back there.
Mm-hmm.
And the electricity is an extension, the water is an extension, the sewer's a brand new separate. You can't piggyback sewer so much. I don't know how it works. I don't know. I called them up. It's going to be $9,000. I don't know. Yeah, the rules are, yeah, the rules for renting would be pay your rent on time, and if you have a problem, call the management company. And if you're short on rent and you're a college student going to Gonzaga between the ages of 18 and 22, get with me. We can work out a trade. I don't know. Those are the rules. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, and then you can't, and I have to. So there's discrimination rules. Like you can't discriminate if somebody wants to rent and they legitimately qualify. You have to let them rent, right? That's the law. But I don't want any children here. I mean, I'm gonna be like, interviewing people, and do you have kids? Oh yeah, no, there's a dog. It's poison. It's got rabies. Well, why didn't you say that before? No, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But you can't just not rent to people that have kids. I suppose you could say your apartment is a, like, no pets, no children. I don't know if you can do that. I don't know if that's legal.
I don't think that's
No
legal. I
pets
mean, the
is
no
legal.
pets, yeah.
Yeah.
Because people can live without pets. You're kind of, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah,
you
and
can live without
So and the thing that's cool though, you guys, is that I don't need the income. I'm not renting it because I need the money. I'm renting it as opposed to just letting it sit empty. So if I have to evict somebody or if they don't pay their rent or whatever, it's not gonna be. It'll just be,
You can
not
always repossess their shit to cover rent.
lock them out. Yeah.
My aunt used to do that. She used to manage a property for some apartments and stuff. And when people didn't pay their rent, they got locked out, and any property that they left behind got sold to cover the rent that they owed.
Wow.
Yeah.
The other thing that kind of sucks though is I am taking a big risk if I rent it out on like a monthly basis. I'm taking, the landlord lives fucking 60 feet behind you. Like that, if they get pissed off at me, they're gonna break my windows or whatever. I don't know. That is a risk. The other thing I could do though is not rent it and just do Airbnb or something, and then just make a few bucks every time somebody wants to stay there or something.
Yeah, but how often do people want to stay in Spokane? Is it a touristy place?
It's a little touristy, but mainly, I think people come here for conventions and whatever the hell else. I mean, it's it's like 500,000 people. This area, the whole Spokane area, it's like 500,000 people. So there's shit that happens here, and most of my friends that I know that are in business that travel, they don't stay in hotels anymore. They stay in Airbnb now because it's like nobody takes a taxi. You take Uber or Lyft, right? And then the taxi people get mad at you. But the shifting gig economy and the fracturing of cable TV and vis-a-vis and you're fired because you don't swing your arms. I melded that into a Seinfeld bit.
Oh, okay. That's why I didn't catch that shit.
So, because this whole thing, I was going to put an addition on my home, and then I was going to, no. And I was going to demo the garage, which is detached, build a 2-car garage and attach it, and then and then I was going to build a house, and then I don't know, oh my God. And I got to take away some trees, and I got to clear the land, and I got to gravel it, because I don't want landscaping. I don't want grass. I just want rocks. So it's all happening. And then I was going to move, and I was going to get a condo, and I was just going to sell this place and empty it out. So I've been going around and around for like 6 months on what I'm going to do. But if you say to yourself and others of your household, if you have a family, we're going to move, you start to learn a lot about yourself once you make that decision. Because you go out and start looking at places and you're like, yeah, it's not going to work. Or you fall in love with a place and then it's like, how much? And you're like, fuck. So I got a lot of education about myself, and I think I just want to build this house in the back. It'll be brand new. I won't have to finance it. I can just pay for it, and it'll just be done. DM's Guild's been very good to me.
Well, obviously, if you can buy a house.
The other thing I was gonna do is just add on to my house and then buy like a Cadillac or something, but that's just dumb. I don't really drive that much.
It's gotta be a pink Cadillac.
A pink Cadillac. All right, everybody. I don't think you're asking questions, so we're gonna have to stop it.
Oh, okay. It's over.
It's
done.
over.
Goodbye, everybody.
So if you look into the camera and don't look at your computer, how long have we been doing the show?
I don't know. Like an hour?
Yeah, it is an hour.
Okay.
Yeah. I play that trick on people to see if they know how much time has gone by.
I don't pay attention.
Now, if you said 20 minutes, that would mean you're having a really lot of fun. But you're like, I don't know, like an hour? Has it been an hour yet? Jesus. Christ, has it been an hour yet? No. All right, everybody. Well, listen, tomorrow's nothing. I mean, for streaming, I mean. It's a
nothing for streaming.
It's a happy Thanksgiving for Canadians, Americans, and Liberians and Brazilians, apparently. So, if you're any of those. Yeah, go ahead, Knight. What's your question? Do you have any other questions about Canada for me not to answer? Yes. I do. Do you know the original... Do you know the original way they spelled Canada? Does anybody know this, by the way? The original, I'll tell you, that's sort of I'm asking rhetorically if you know, because I know nobody knows what I'm going to say. The original way they spelled the word Canada was just. Oh, okay, Bane, go ahead. I'll give you a chance, Bane. Let's give him a chance. Yes, it was. Knight is correct. It's C. It was just spelled CND, but then they changed it to CANADA, and that's how you spell it now. That's right. I didn't think anybody else knew that joke.
Horrible.
Although, Knight, what you just typed in the chat was CAAADA. That's not right. Fuck. Anyway.
Okay, but I have a question for Canadians.
Okay.
So Americans who are going to watch football, what do Canadians watch? Is there like a hockey game to go along with your?
That's a legit question. That's legit. They have Canadian football. I don't know what the tradition is though.
Yeah, what's the tradition?
I don't know what.
Well, I mean, granted, their Thanksgiving was like last month, whatever. But I want to know.
Bane says, yeah. Wait, Bane, are you hockey? Are you Canadian too, Bane? Oh my God, we're invaded by Canadians. That's right. They're very polite. Canadian. I like Canada. I would live in Canada if I could. I would live there. It's amazing.
What, Whistler? In that $1 million house.
Listen, if we could have got that house, everybody go watch Fantasy Grounds Cribs where Furied and where she drugged me through this house and I almost passed out and had a heart attack. That was an amazing house. Did we think that was like $10 million, that house?
I thought it was like a $5 million house.
Or $5 million, whatever. What's the difference? If you got 5, you got 10, right? I don't know. But yeah, no, I don't think I would love to live in Victoria, but that's like living in fucking the most expensive place you can, And no, but just Canada, whatever, British Columbia, what's that city? Not Vancouver. Yeah, Vancouver. Whatever, it's all good. You're just in northern Michigan. That's right. It's just across. There's only a river. What's the fucking difference? It's the same. Yeah, Michigan. Because, people forget Michigan. This is Michigan, right? But then there's this part up here like that. It's not just this. There's a whole other part like that. People forget. But let's face it. I live in Spokane. I just go to Canada and come back a mile. It's the same. I live in Canada, basically. There's a river separating Lake Superior. That's not a river. My hand was it this way? Yeah, it's so this and then the other parts right here like that. Like that. Yeah. All right, everybody. We're going to go now so that you can all go enjoy the rest of your evening and get prepared for tomorrow's shenanigans where your racist uncle will call you on the phone and go, "Why didn't you invite me?" So that'll be fun. It'll be fun for everybody. Every American has a racist uncle. That's just statistics, everybody. That's just the way it is.
I only have one uncle.
Is he racist?
I don't think so.
So if you don't emphatically say absolutely not, no, he's not racist, then yes, he is racist.
I don't have enough conversations with my uncle to know whether or not he's racist.
The reason you're not talking to your uncle as much is because he don't take kindly to homosexuals. That's why you're not talking to him. I don't know. I just assume every person over like the age of 60 is a racist.
Well, I mean, my mom's family is Hispanic, and then my dad's family is Greek. So
that's the Hispanic family. Hispanic and Greek is Hispanic. It's a fun new word.
We were saying Greeksican.
Greeksican. Okay, that's better. Yeah. It's slightly more offensive but funnier. Yeah.
That's what I was going for.
And that's what you're going for. You're going offensive is okay as long as it's funny. If it's not funny, you're gonna get yelled at by somebody.
Yeah.
Rob just thinks all other older folks are Archie Bunker. Yes, I do. That's an amazing. All in the Family was amazing for all the material they did in like the mid 70s and late 70s and early 80s. It was, I can't even believe they got away with that shit. It was amazing. But
because nobody cared back then.
Okay, trivia. What state is the U.S. in north of? Okay, what? What state in the U.S. is north of Canada? Oh, Alaska.
Alaska? Sort of,
And
maybe.
also parts of New England, I'm sure, like Maine and New Hampshire and Vermont. Those are all north of Canada. I mean, not of
Only
all of Canada, but parts of it.
parts of it, yeah.
Yeah. Uh, that's west. What state is north of Canada? You mean of all of Canada? Like every part of Canada, and then there's a U.S. state that's north of it? Um, well, if that's true, it can only I don't think that's possible. Not Hawaii.
No.
I don't understand. Uh,
I'm totally overthinking this. Like, if you go far enough north, you kind of swing around the whole fucking globe, and then you get to the southernmost state, which I think is Hawaii.
because there's probably like 20 states that are north of parts of Canada. So I don't understand the question.
We're not
okay,
good for
only
right now.
Oh, so it's a joke. Okay, so what state is north of Canada? Yeah, because I'm thinking of it literally. It's Michigan? Huh? Yeah, you're gonna have to explain it. I don't understand.
The joke doesn't land. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's yeah, okay, so let's look at a map here. US map. I'll change it to Okay, let's look at this map. Let's look at it. Make it big for fuck's sake. Is that the biggest I can get it? Yeah, but so he's saying Michigan, but so are all these fucking states over here. So is all these states. There's like 27 states that are north of Canada, if that's the math you're using. If that's the way you're doing it. Also Alaska, don't forget Alaska. So yeah, I'm gonna say unless there's some parameters you haven't laid out, you're just 100% wrong. Look, nope. Well, but I just did look. I just showed everybody on the map where like at least 20 states are north of that point you're talking about. Oh, pull it up. Okay, you wanna fuck with me? Okay, here we go. I'm looking at U.S. on Goggle Maps. Okay, here we go. So here we go. Here's the United States, right? Okay, let's back it out here a little bit. All right. So you'll agree that right here in Lower British Columbia, you'll agree that that is part of Canada. Alaska is north and west of that point. So what the fuck? And also part of Michigan. So Michigan's here. Michigan's here, and so he's saying that this is all part of Canada right here, right? So this is north of that, but so is Wisconsin, Minnesota, New York, Maine, blah 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 blah. Yeah, he's wrong. All right, now defend yourself.
Okay, from what?
Oh, physically north of Canada. Oh, I see what he's saying. Oh, okay. Well, that's not what you said. That's not what you said. I see what he's saying. If you go to any point in Canada, the only part that is directly above it on the map is Michigan and Alaska. Because guess what, bitch? This right here is Canada. This is Alaska, directly north of Canada. Thank you. All right, what other fucking things do you want to fuck with me with? Because if that was the real answer to a trivia question, I would have known that when I was like 12. Furied's down here.
Mm-hmm.
Furied lives right in this area. Where is it? I can't find it. Maybe I have to go in more. Go in more. Go in more. Where is it? Do I not know where Corpus Christi is, motherfucker? It's on the water, isn't it? Gonna let me fight it out here with myself. Here it is right
Yeah,
here. Oh, it's way up there. Okay. Yeah, it's
along the
not.
coast.
I thought for some reason I had it more down near where the Greeksicans are down there. But
Like Houston.
down no, like Brownsville, way down there.
Oh, yeah, no. Well, I don't know. I know there's a big Greek community in Houston.
There is an aircraft carrier museum here, right, in Corpus Christi Bay?
Where exactly is it?
Or if not, it's out like on the other side of the island or whatever, the Mustang Island.
Something like that.
I don't know.
I totally just forgot my train of thought.
And then I'm here. This is Blue Dot. That's where I am. Blue Dot. Want to go all the way in? Let's see how far it'll take us in. Let's go. Down here. This is where I live. This is my house right here. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
What? You breaking shit?
I am literally sitting right here. Right about where the mouse is. Right there. Like that. Right there. And then I'm going to build the other house right back here like that. Right there. Like that. And then I'm going to turn it all into gravel, and then my driveway from this house will be right past. These trees are going to go. And I'm going to drive right past there like that, like that. And then whoever lives here can have this garage. And that's how you do it. Okay?
And there's not those kids will keep you up all night.
No. No. I'm not renting to you if you have snot-nosed kids. Look at you back out there, and then keep going. And then the Google Maps is pretty amazing. So wait, the Canadian border goes halfway down the lake? What the fuck? Funny. And then that's the ocean. Here's what that big garbage thing is like right here. Where is it? It's like right here. We should be able to see it on satellite actually. Not show us that? I don't know. All right. Bless you.
Sorry, should have muted.
International border, yeah. So I wonder how many miles. So wait a minute. You know how the international border in oceans is 11 miles off the coast of any country. That's the rule, right? But how many miles from here to out here? Like, is that 11 miles?
I don't know what you're looking
You
at.
can murder somebody in this lake and you won't get caught.
Oh, you're talking about the Michigan? Or what lake are you referring to?
any of the like two superior lakes, actually four of them. Four of the five Great Lakes are half owned by us and half by Canada. Only Lake Michigan is fully within the United States. And so depending on how many miles it is, if it's 11 miles from shore, that's technically international waters. So you can murder somebody there and then you won't get caught. So if anybody has a boat and somebody to murder, just give me a call. Salt Lake City wouldn't count because why? It's completely within the borders of the United States. P.S. Where the fuck is it? Oh, it's not that big anyway. Here it is right here. But how many miles is that? I don't know. Is there a scale on here? Wait, yes there is. 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 Watch this. I'm gonna measure it. Okay, I'm gonna measure it right now. I'm gonna measure it. Oh shit, that's 45 miles. Oh yeah, you could go murder somebody like right here. And you know what? I can't be the first one who's thought of this idea. The Michigan mob is there's probably so many dead people in Lake Huron. Oh my god. Go dig them up. Hudson Bay is huge. Hudson Bay, man. How far across is Hudson Bay? Let's check it out. 500 miles. Jesus. That's crazy. It looks like Armstrong, Quebec is south of some Maine. Interesting wiki article on the Armstrong-Jackman border. Yeah, did you guys know you can measure shit? Like, that's how I measured my backyard. Or how I measured my lot. I would go like, measure your distance. Measure distance, and then to back here like that. 318 feet. And across was like 85. Yeah, it says 92, but yeah, I think it's 85. And that's how you do it. All right. If Robin watches the show, she's just going to be like, what the fuck? What happened? Which is, the answer is, doesn't matter, because we don't have any planned thing for the show. It just is, it is what it is. Right?
Yep.
Furied, are you still there? Hello? Okay.
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right, so that's it, everybody. It was fun. Wednesday's always an education. I learned some things. What did I learn? I learned that Michigan is not the only state north of Canada. Boom.
Talked about Civil War.
And yes, we learned about we learned the second Civil War starts next year. We learned that. And and we also learned that I can drink with somebody and then they'll just drink all my beers, and then that's it. Those are the three things that we learned, everybody. All right, so
wait, don't forget murder out on the open waters. International.
I wouldn't say I learned that. I'd say I was just letting people know. I already knew that. So there you go. So let everyone have a good holiday if you're celebrating that. And if you're so inclined, come back to the channel on Friday, because Furied and I will be playing on the Mad Mage game, okay? Does that sound good, everybody?